You fucking stayed at Craig's wedding.
Yeah, well, we had to have a quick turnaround on that one. Devin had to be back for work, and uh, that's really all the time we had. I'm going alone this time. Devin can't go with me.
Really?
Yeah, she's got work. I'm going for, well, yeah, 5 days. It was like $300 cheaper to go Wednesday to Monday rather than like Wednesday to Sunday. Wild.
Interesting.
Alright, I'm gonna play this song. Hopefully
Play that.
all fucking dumb shit technical issues are over with.
Can you did you check everything? Do I come in?
I already checked everything.
Fuck yeah.
Don't ever question me again, bitch.
Well, I have to. Keep fucking up.
Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a headlock, so fear not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murderers on this track to try and rock your socks. Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a headlock, so fear not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murderers on this track to try and rock your socks.
Oh, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Trap Stocks. Woo! My name is David.
I'm Brian. What's up?
It is June 1st, 2021. No idea where the fucking first half of 2021 went, but huge shout out to Green Farm Dispensaries and Mad Terp Labs. Thank you for getting us high every single day. Go check them out in Mesa and Flagstaff, Arizona, if you would like to get high too. Brian, who else do we have for our sponsor?
Cheat code algorithm. You know them. We love them. I shut that door because the Roomba's loud. Thank you. I appreciate you. They are an algorithm to help trade the stock market in conjunction with TradingView.com. They send very clear buy and short signals. Did you see the signals for the AMC run? Cheat code algorithm sent them to you. That's what they say on their Instagram anyway. Check out the link in the description below. You can sign up using our code. They give you like $30 off, and then they give us money as well. It's fucking dope. Do it. Stop using Dave's account. Cheat code algo.
Cheat code algo. Okay, so we have a fun fact. Integrity Tokens is going to be on the show tomorrow. Tomorrow, yeah.
That is a fun fact. You need to start sharing fun facts with me before it's live on the show.
This was yesterday. They were like, oh, so what was the best time for the show? I don't know. I was like, maybe Monday through Wednesday. And since tomorrow is Wednesday, I was like, let's see if we could do it tomorrow. Yes, I probably should have told you before the show, but tomorrow we're going to have Integrity Token.
Yeah.
And they are cryptocurrency, cannabis cryptocurrency token.
Yeah, hopefully they haven't heard me call them a pump and dump, which is an unsubstantiated claim. I was just fucking around. For the record.
For the record. So, bro, how was your fucking weekend? How was the rest of your weekend?
Weekend was good. So obviously Saturday, you invited us to a pool party, John and Kate's pool party. Like I said all weekend, if they had an orgy, we would call it John and Kate plus 8. And thanks to them, if they ever listen to the show, for having us. Always a good time over at those pool parties. Brought the boy Matt Walker with us, and he was like a kid at a candy store. He kept looking at me and be like, this is wild. And I'm just like desensitized to this shit now. And then I looked at him like, it is wild. You don't go to many pool parties where there's like a dude and his wife tag teaming DJing it by the pool to like 12 people. It's fucking insane.
It was fucking amazing. I loved it. Yeah, so shout out John and Kate. Throw hell of a parties. Dude has a fucking Pat's tattoo on his foot. Love the guy.
Did I tell you what happened the moment we left the party?
No, what happened when you left the party?
So I was giving you shit because, I was like, you left to go watch the Bruins, which is fucking lame because we were at a dope-ass pool party. However, when we left, our boy Matt Walker looked at his phone, looked at me, and said, we need to go right now, I have an emergency. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? Turns out his 16-year-old kid totaled his car while we were at the party.
No.
Yeah, blew a red light.
Really?
Yeah, blew a red light. I guess he like dropped his wallet or something while he was driving, and he was like coming to an intersection, and he just went to go grab it, blew a red light, got T-boned, and then the car that T-boned him got hit by another car.
Come on.
Yeah, so completely totaled Matt's car.
Well, how
The
old
kid's
he?
fine, 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah, been there, done that.
newly licensed, and it's like newly losing that new license for sure. You're not keeping that thing.
No, you gotta get him back out there, and he'll be disgruntled for the rest of his life. He was taken away.
I know but I mean, he needs to be on. I'm sure there's some probationary period if you're at fault for totaling a car or 3 when you're 16. You don't get points on your license or shit.
Well, I did it firsthand. I flipped my car 2 weeks after getting my license. It's like I was going down the hill where you take a left before Nottingham, up on the right. So I was racing one of my buddies. I was in a Ford Contour, and I thought I could do it. I slipped on some sand, flipped. 16 years old, survived clearly, but yeah. What they do is they're gonna raise the fuck out of his insurance.
Oh yeah.
Fuck. So like pretty much what you pay for a car payment is what you're gonna be paying for car insurance.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I did it when I was 16. Each one. Oh, bro. My insurance was higher because I got a good deal on a brand new truck when I was 18 years old. So I paid $260 for the car payment, and then I paid it was like $293 or something like that for car insurance.
Really?
Yeah, and then I had to pay for gas out $1,000 a month when I was 18 just for my fucking car.
Okay, that's awful.
Yeah, it was awful. Fucking bro, I didn't notice that there was a new Big Pine logo.
Yeah, that is a new thing. You know, I can actually give me a second and I can pull it up. It's a fun one. Yeah, we got Big. So Big Pine used to be in Flagstaff. That is no longer the case. We are actually going to be doing it twice a year, and it is going to be here in Phoenix and then also in San Diego. So that's pretty fucking dope. We are going to have 2 Big Pines, and I found the logo, and I have to.
What are the dates going to be? So I know you usually have it in September. Is it going to be like in May or something?
Boom,
May and September.
Logo. Let me hide us so
May
I can.
October.
Boom, there it is. In case you guys are wondering, it is going to be October, and then 6 months from October.
So yeah, so like the
April, May. Yeah. Yep.
Cool. I like that.
Yeah. Thanks for bringing it up.
Oh, no problem. There's so much news this week, and I want to go over next that I have for local news. To go cocktails. If you're a alcoholic and you would like to leave the bar with alcohol, you are allowed to do it here in Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now the Arizona legislature has passed House Bill 2773, providing a path for restaurants to sell cocktails and other alcohol to go legally and permanently in the future. On Friday, May 21st, Governor Doug Ducey signed the bill into law.
Oh, wow. It's
Wild.
law.
It's law.
That's crazy. I mean, it makes sense. You know, restaurants are making money selling to-go cocktails during the pandemic. Why shut that down? You know? Just, like, let them fucking sell gallons of margaritas. Who cares?
I agree. Yep,
now,
I agree.
the next step is, let me consume that in public. There are 2 bars spitting distance from my house. I would love to walk down there, grab a beer, and then just walk back home, you know? Drinking it in the street, which I would probably do anyway, but I don't want them to yell at me at the restaurant and then not let me come back.
Nope. Bro, this next one, this is the tragic rule, but it did not go so well for the company as it should have. Like, it just is mind-blowing.
Okay.
And these people were one of the 3 people with the goddamn shots.
Do you want me to read this? It's a lot.
Please do.
You're welcome. Yeah. This is Johnson & Johnson. If you don't know, we have a little rule here. It's called the tragedy rule. It mostly applies to, like, retail stocks from what I see, like fast food, shit like that. But generally, if something bad is in the news, like, for instance, somebody at a Burger King gets stabbed because they didn't put mustard on the burger, then the next day Burger King goes up. I don't know that Burger King's a publicly traded company, but it's almost a certain rule. Here we have something breaking that case, apparently. Johnson & Johnson. Should I pull that up on the graph?
Yeah, I have it up right now.
Cool.
It doesn't look good.
JJ? No.
JNJ.
JNJ.
JNJ is the ticker, everybody.
Down quite a bit, a couple bucks. So the Supreme Court on Tuesday declined to consider a Johnson & Johnson appeal that sought to challenge a $2.1 billion civil judgment awarded to 20 women who alleged the company's talcum baby powder caused ovarian cancer.
Oof.
That's a rough one.
That's a rough one. Keep going.
That's a rough one. Definitely don't want baby powder to give your ovaries cancer. That's how you don't make any more babies.
Imagine that.
The women who used Johnson & Johnson baby powder and other company products containing talc brought their case in 2015, alleging that the company's talc products contained asbestos. Oh my god. And that Johnson & Johnson long knew this and kept it secret. What?
Yep. Yep.
Johnson & Johnson denied that its talc products contained asbestos or were carcinogenic, and said in a court brief that epidemiological studies, quote, have found no meaningful association between cosmetic talc use and ovarian cancer. Johnson & Johnson has faced thousands of lawsuits. Said last year it would stop selling baby powder made with talc in the U.S. That's a good call. The case under appeal went to trial in a Missouri state court in 2018. A jury found Johnson & Johnson liable on all the plaintiffs' claims, awarding $4.7 billion to 22 women and their estates, $550 million in compensatory. Wow, that's a weird word to say. I haven't said that word in a while. Compensatory damages and another 4.14 billion in punitive damages. Jesus Christ. State appeals court last year reduced the total verdict to 2.1 billion and dismissed 2 of the plaintiffs from the case for jurisdictional reasons. Interesting. Yep. 6 women died from ovarian cancer before the trial. Oh my god. And 3 more have died from it since. The lawyer said in court, oh my god.
I know.
Oh, yeah, see, okay, I think, so the tragedy rule, there needs to be, like, a little stipulation on it. I think a tragedy rule is small scale. You know, like, a guy at a drive-thru has to throw his ice cream cone in somebody's face. Something shit like that, you know? If a kid has to unfortunately die on a treadmill, rest in peace, you know, that's a rough one, but, like, fucking 9 out of 22 women dying from ovarian cancer that they apparently got from this talcum powder. That's the opposite of the tragedy rule. That's like, oh man, that's some real shit happening. That's a bummer.
Real fucked up shit. And that's the fact that it's like one of the 3 fucking COVID shots going on right now does not make me feel good about myself.
Okay, that is apples and oranges.
It is apples and oranges, but still, same thing.
You see, the thing that's a sunk cost fallacy. You're just
it
like
100%.
You don't even know what a sunk cost fallacy is.
You're
don't,
just but like, I agree with you.
You are completely. You're like, oh, because this, the other. That's not. It's like your argument that good food tastes better. It's in your moron head. It's not a real thing.
I am just saying. All right, let's finally get into stocks because clearly this is a stock podcast where we smoke weed at.
Yeah.
Did you buy anything? Did you buy anything this morning, or were you looking at anything over the weekend?
Well, I wouldn't look at anything over the weekend because I have a life and a beautiful girlfriend, and I'd rather hang out with her than look at numbers that don't move.
Touche. Okay.
Yeah. Did I buy anything? I didn't. I am thinking about grabbing another XFOR contract.
FOR?
XFOR?
Oh, yeah, pharmaceuticals.
Yep.
It's at 943.
So, this is the one Matt... What?
Yeah, what was it when Matt brought it up?
He called it kind of back at like 7, and then, you know, it popped up to like 877, 9-ish. Okay. I got a $10 call for the 18th because they've got a meeting on like the 16th to discuss clinical trial results. So I think that there's a possibility there might be a run-up. Again, nobody knows about the stock, so it's a crapshoot. But I got one at 50 cents. They dropped down to 33 cents, which is the second time it's happened. I think I might get another one. I kind of regret not buying the last one when it dropped to 33 because it popped back up to like 65, you know, so it moves. That's it for me.
Okay. X4, so keep that out. That's on Brian's list. I am still looking at Workhorse, WKHS. I don't know what it is. It just looks really good to me. I think I'm keeping a very close eye on this. And then another one of your baby favorites is Jagex.
Jagex.
So I've been watching. Yeah, let's.
Jagex is running, baby.
Yeah. So you did mention last week. So what did they mention last week again?
So like the thing that made them run, you know, back in December was there was SPAC talk for like a European SPAC, and then that just kind of like there wasn't a shit ton of talk about it, but it's back. I got an email this morning. They're like, it's called like Dragon SPAC or some shit, and it's for a European SPAC, and Andrea Porcelli's back pumping the stock. So let's see it go over $4 this time. That's what I'm looking for.
Yep. I should have got in right when it was at $1.
It was at $1. I know I should have bought a couple hundred of them, honestly.
But seriously, $1. Fucking $1.
Mm-hmm.
We're never gonna see. We won't see that again.
No, you will.
I don't know. Look at how fucking since the beginning of January. Look at that downward slant. Yes, usually when you see a slant like that, there's always a nice pull, like a nice bounce up.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is. I don't think this is. I wouldn't be surprised if this hits like, I don't know, $5, $6, $7. What is it? Market cap 248 million. Volume 13.17 million, which is a lot. That's a lot going.
I'm not kidding. I'm expecting an OCGN like pop eventually, and I said that before. You know, like OCGN, fucking it. Look at back in December, it was a fucking 40-cent stock, right? And then it had its little pop, and it kind of consolidated for a little bit. And then in February, if you remember, you day traded OCGN the day it went from 334 to 13, except you sold yours at 334 and then sold it at 360, which was fucking hysterical.
Let's not talk about that, bro.
No, we should talk about it. But then look, it fucking shot up, it went down, it did it again. It went up to fucking $16. I'm expecting the same shit from JAGX. A pop out of nowhere one day. A huge one.
Okay, so it didn't top out. It didn't max out. So the max before in February was $18 for OCGN, and then in May was $15. So if you look at JAGX, go back to JAGX. All right, so if this shoots back up, we're thinking, all right, so the max was 4. All right, so let's go back up to 350. That's still double. That's good.
No. I'm thinking if this SPAC thing's real, you will see it pop up to like over 10, like OCGN.
Wouldn't that mean it's evaluated over $1 billion at that point then?
They got fucking cancer medicine.
Okay.
Pharmaceuticals make 0 sense with the money. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, this drug's worth like $8.7 trillion, but the company that owns it's worth like $50. Doesn't make any sense.
Yep, so we got it on the 1 hour view. It is in the buy on trading view. So it looks fucking good. It says the last point to take your profit would be a little over $2. And that's 30 cents. That's a lot. It's big.
Yeah.
That's fucking 20% of the cut. Yeah, it's going to go up another 20%. Yeah, so this could possibly hit 30% today. Go up 30%. Good for you, JAGX. With your Italian
180, 182. It's just climbing.
182, yeah. But we got a couple green things, too. Let's go right back to EV. Let's talk about NEO and CCIV. First, we'll talk about NEO. So not sure why this is up. All the news I could find was Tuesday morning, NEO reported that it delivered 6,711 vehicles in May. That is down from 7,102 in April.
Still a lot of vehicles.
That is a lot of vehicles, but it's still down.
Yeah. Yeah, but they 13,000 vehicles in 2 months. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's good.
Especially
so
for, like, who the fuck knows what NEO is? You know what I mean? Like, I guess you do if you're in the stock world.
Well, NEO's, yeah. It's more of like the luxury EV. It's China's luxury.
Where?
China.
Oh shit! I just dropped my trunk. That's what I'm talking about. Nobody knows. Like in America, who the fuck knows what NEO is? You only know if you're
in the stock market.
in the stock market. Yeah. So like to sell 13,000 luxury cars that nobody knows about, good for them.
Yeah. Next would also be CCIV.
All right, we're moving.
They had a nice little fucking run today.
Good for them. Yeah, up 236, 12%. Nice.
So the news that I found on Google this morning was news broke on Friday that Rivian, its rival, another electric vehicle startup that is notably backed by Amazon, gotta watch out for that one, is looking into listing on a direct competitor to Lucid as its main focus is electric trucks. The two brands will still eventually be vying for consumer approval. So this is going off of the Rivian news, maybe? I don't know.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, so it went up 12%, 12.5%. It's at 22.19 right now.
Nice.
And hopefully Ben's probably having a good day. Ben's been holding bag on CCIV probably.
Yeah. Well, I think he bought his initial shares at like $15. I think the thing is he didn't offload them when they peaked. You know.
Well, 'cause I was into CCIV hard for a long time. Remember when did I originally get into that? Do you remember?
It was around Christmas time.
So yeah, what was Christmas time? I'm just curious. All right, so December. I think it was below 20.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, so it
definitely
might have
below.
been after Christmas.
No, it was about. I think it was like 19 or something. I thought, but yeah, yeah. So it must have been below 10. Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Cool. Next,
Fucking sad.
Ebon. Look at Ebon. This might be the tragedy rule.
Why did somebody
Maybe.
die?
I wouldn't say it's the tragedy rule, but like this is what I have. Hagens Berman urges eBay International Holdings investors with significant losses to submit your losses now. The firm is investigating possible security fraud, and certain investors may have valuable claims.
Oh.
And that is against
Yeah,
Ebon.
I mean, dude, this happens in every every time I see one of these fucking shareholder alerts, like there's a class action against this company, it's literally the same thing every time. There's some idiot who's promised the world by like his buddy. He dumped his life savings into Ebon, and then he got mad that he fucking lost everything, so he's trying to sue them, and money-hungry lawyers are like, we'll start a class action, because if anything happens from it, we're getting millions, and you're getting 48 cents.
Yeah.
I don't fucking give a shit about these class action lawsuits.
It's just mind blowing to me because Ebon's going to have its own platform, cryptocurrency platform, like Coinbase.
What makes that mind-blowing? What's mind-blowing about that?
Well, like it's fucking $3.38, and it's been granted it's up 16% right now, but I don't know, it's just been attacked a lot lately.
Yeah, I mean, if it gets
Why not?
attacked a lot, you buy it.
Yep.
Buy it at the low.
And then we already spoke about JagX, which was nice. And the two red stocks that were pretty much on our watch list were pretty much pullbacks. MUDS and BYND. They've both been running for the last week, and now today's a red day for them.
Huh. Oh, yeah,
Yep.
look at that.
Well, we got some news today, though,
Things are surprisingly green for how red the market is.
because we did a great job making this watch list, bro.
Sure.
I'm going to credit that to our research, then adding it to the watch list. All right, Brian, you got the first article today.
Real quick, in the comments, Randall Marsh said, have you ever Google Earthed Warhorse's facility? It's nothing more than a small warehouse. Don't show them the golden pony.
I haven't.
I don't want to either. I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
They have a very giant, drone-filled workhorse warehouse. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to believe.
I don't even want to look.
All right, Coinbase to allow users to use card via Apple, Google Wallets. That's fun. Coinbase Global launched a tie-up with Apple and Alphabet Inc.'s Google on Tuesday that will allow users to add cards from their accounts to the payment apps run by the two tech giants. Coinbase card added to the wallets can be used to spend digital currencies, the biggest U.S. cryptocurrency exchange said in a blog post. That's cool. Yeah, add it to Apple Wallet, which I don't use, even though it's very convenient. And the same thing, Google Wallet. I like it.
Yeah. So Coinbase is trading at 241 right now, which is still well below what it debuted at. Ugh, cringy. Fucking cringy. But it's up 2% today. $5. So we have two articles about the next subject today.
I see that.
So I'm going to do the first one because the second one's longer and you're better at reading than I am.
Okay.
So, fucking Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme serves up free donuts as part of COVID-19 vaccine push. I don't like that. I'm just going to mention that. It was going to make everybody fat. And people shouldn't eat more donuts. That's the last thing people should be fucking eating.
You're the last one that should be talking about people getting fat.
Well, I did lose 10 pounds in the last week, so fuck off, Ryan. I went to the gym today and everything.
Water weight, baby. I'm just saying. I'm saying this for your own good. You started leading with your belly, and I'm worried about you. I can't have that.
No, it's because I was eating an excessive amount of cookies and chips and ice cream, and I stopped the last week, lost 10 pounds.
Good for you.
Yeah, so I clearly know what my weakness is and what I should not be doing.
Cookies, chips ice cream.
Oh, dude, it's so good though. I get so high and I eat. I can't help it.
I know.
I just have to run around in the morning, and I'll justify myself. All right, work out for at least an hour in the morning, bro. Then do whatever the fuck you want.
That's the thing. That's what I was telling you. You got to work out. You used to work out all the time, and then you just stopped.
Yep.
It's
Yeah,
like,
I
what the
worked
fuck's
out my
wrong
whole
with
life.
you?
It just hurt. So Krispy Kreme, one of our growing numbers of companies incentivizing the COVID-19 vaccine push by offering freebies to Americans. I love that they added that. Has given away nearly 2 million donuts as part of its campaign, the company announced on Tuesday. Friday marks National Donut Day.
Woo!
Yeah, no. God. On June 4th, Americans who have received at least one vaccination shot can get 2 free donuts by showing their card.
That's dope. I will be fully
No.
vaccinated. I get tomorrow's my last shot, I think.
Jesus. Don't be eating donuts. The last thing you need is fucking donuts.
I mean, as a treat, since the last time I've had a donut has been at least a month ago.
That's still pretty fucking soon.
Sure, but how often do you eat chips and cookies and ice cream?
Not in a week.
How often did you eat chips and cookies and ice cream, David?
All 3 every day.
Okay, exactly. I haven't had a donut in over a month, and you're telling me it's too often while you're shoveling chips, cookies, and ice cream in your fucking gullet every day? Don't judge me. Alright, Krispy Kremes are delicious. I'm sorry that they're not vegan. Truly I am. However, their donuts are very good, and I never go to Krispy Kreme. If I can show my vaccine card and get 2 free donuts when I'm stuck in a car with my dad and my younger brother on Friday, that's going to sound swell.
All right. All right, so why don't you read the second part of the Krispy Kreme article, please?
Wow, to Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme reveals its plans for an IPO trading as DNUT. D's nuts, bitch. I love it. Forget donut. It's D's nuts. Krispy Kreme, the donut giant owned by the European investment firm Jab Holding, is planning to sell stock to the public. I'm in. Company revealed, especially if I can buy the IPO on Robinhood, I'm in.
Yep.
The company revealed its financials for the first time on Tuesday. It prepares for a public listing in the United States. The company's sales grew 17% to $1.1 billion its last fiscal year, up from 959,000. Up from 959,000 the year before. Losses, though, nearly doubled to $60 million from $34 million as the company doubled down on efforts to transform itself.
Cool.
That includes the $20 million it spent on consulting and advisory fees, personnel transition costs, buying out its franchisees, and other initiatives. Jab acquired Krispy Kreme for roughly $1.35 billion in 2016, adding the donut seller to a portfolio of consumer brands that now includes the sandwich shop Panera, and the coffee chain JDE Pete's. I'm not sure about that.
Which I've never heard of, yeah.
Yeah. Firm has since taken JDE Pete's public and is laying the groundwork to do the same with Panera. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. There are 19 underwriters for Krispy Kreme's IPO, with JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, Bank of America Securities, and Citigroup the lead book-running managers.
All right, can you name another big hitter that's not fucking joining up for this?
Buffett, I guess.
Yeah, right. Berkshire,
Okay,
next one.
Kathy Woods, what's she doing? Do the opposite of her. She's got the fucking Dave luck now.
I think space is actually down real quick. Yeah, space is down 6% right now. Oof. It looks like a nice little bottom. No, it'll probably go down a little bit further. Another $3. But next article that we have is Life Stance Health sets IPO terms to be valued at $6.4 billion. And there are so many companies that are just worth billions and billions of dollars. It just blows my mind.
That's what I was saying. You're like, I was like, JagX will probably pop to $10 one day, and you're like, who think it's worth $1 billion? I don't fucking know. Look at this Life Stance Health. What is this? It's Arizona based. That's cool.
Yeah. So Life Stance Health Group Inc. Disclosed Tuesday that it has set terms of its initial public offering IPO, in which the Arizona-based outpatient mental health company looks to raise up to $557.6 million, which is, I don't know, a weird number, and be valued at $6.35 billion. The IPO is expected to price between $15 and $17 a share. The stock is expected to list on the NASDAQ under the ticker LFST. There are 12 underwriters led by Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, and Jefferies.
Same people are behind this as the Krispy Kreme one, apparently.
Well, mental health, that's a hot topic
Sure
in
is.
America 2021. So this might, and that's a pretty good price point too, $15, $17 a share, with other also big hitters from Arizona. I don't know. Good price point.
I mean, oh my god. You got to think Figs is just like a
what
health
happened with
clothing
Figs?
company. Dude, it's trading at $32 right now. 31.86. That's ridiculous. Their IPO was like 16 to 18.
Yeah, 16 to 19 was theirs on Robinhood.
Yeah, and that was just for a fucking Lululemon of scrubs. So, I don't know. This sounds like it could be a good one. Maybe if you can get in on the IPO, you'll see your money double in 5 seconds.
And Brian, I think this last article is definitely the bee's knees.
All right. Lockheed Martin GM team up to build new astronaut moon buggy. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Wait, first off, do you know what Lockheed Martin is?
Defense contractor, isn't it?
Yeah, they build like space shuttles and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lockheed Martin and GM announced that they're developing a crewed lunar rover for potential use by NASA. The newly disclosed rover project isn't coming out of left field. Last year, NASA asked the space industry for ideas about how to develop an unpressurized lunar terrain vehicle, LTV, that could aid exploration of the moon's south polar region. A lot of words. Lockheed and GM don't have a NASA contract to build the LTV. The agency hasn't awarded any such deals yet. But the companies are positioning themselves to be in the driver's seat when such decisions are made and when other customers may come along as well. The LTV won't be the only rover at Artemis astronauts' disposal. If all goes according to plan, NASA also intends to provide its lunar explorers with a larger pressurized enclosed rover that they can live in for extended periods as they traverse the South Polar landscape. Jesus Christ.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
NASA officials have said that they aim to develop the pressurized rover in partnership with the Japanese Aerospace Exploration Agency, a key Artemis partner. And JAXA is building just such a lunar RV with the help of Toyota. That's some fucking movie shit.
Yeah, bro. So Toyota, GM, in some crazy ass space shit. Good to know. Good to keep in the back of your head, dude. When I read this, all I thought of was the Jetsons. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Bro. 'Cause they're like in that little rover and just shooting around. So if you're on another planet and you're just driving around, I'm pretty sure they're gonna put fucking rockets on the back so you can fly it somehow to go back to your fucking, bro. Jetsons are here.
Yeah, just boosting around. That's so cool.
I know. I'll be scared shitless though, but
Yeah,
imagine
you're
just
a
being,
little wiener.
bro. Imagine bouncing too high and just get lost.
I would love to get too high on the moon. That'd be amazing.
Bro, I don't know about you, but sometimes when I get super fucking high or even just like drunk a little bit and I just lay down on the grass and just look up, I feel like I'm floating off. And, I don't like that feeling.
I love that feeling.
I don't like that feeling.
Big fan of it.
All right. But thanks everybody for watching. That was a great fucking show. We had a lot of details today.
Yeah.
Please like, subscribe, comment. We appreciate you. We do this for you guys every single day. We are also hosting a cannabis comedy festival called Concentrated Comedy 3 on June 26th. Passes at trapcultureaz.com. They are free. Tomorrow we will be announcing the headliner and the VIP guest, which is fucking amazing.
Dope.
It's hosted by Powered 98.3.
Hell yeah.
It's just a lot of things. You're going to get these raffle tickets. There's going to be merch. You can buy glass if you want to. This is going to be so many things for you to do there. It's going to be amazing. So take your date. Let's go. Download your passes. Brian, do you have anything to leave off the show with?
All I want to say is everything Dave said, but more articulately. That's just how I want everybody to imagine it.
Woo!
Whoop, whoop. All right.
Love y'all.
Thanks
Peace
everybody
out.
for checking it out. We appreciate you.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah,
Bum,
now
bum,
I have
bum.
to have iTunes open to play this fucking song. I used to just be able to do it in my browser. It's ridiculous. It's a pain in the ass. But
okay.
here we
Could
go.
be.
We're good.
Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Peace out.
Traps stocks. Smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a head like so fear not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murderers on this track to try and rock your socks. Trap stocks. Smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a head like so fear not. We are